Good morning.
Good morning.
So I have read your motion, Mr. Norman. Um, did you get a copy of that, Ms. Morales?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Anything you want to add to it before we hear from Ms. Morales?
No, I just want to get custody. Just to see my visitation on my kids. That's it.
Okay. I read your response, Ms. Morales. Did you get a copy of that, Mr. Norman?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything you want to add in addition to that, Ms. Morales?
Just that he has tried contacting me in the past couple months, not regarding my child.
Okay.
He actually just contacted me yesterday too, regarding not my child.
Okay. Is there a history between you two that would really should
No.
on?
We was just with
No.
each other not too long ago at a hotel.
Hey God, I'm with Ms. Morales. Thank you. Ms. Morales, is there a reason why he
I used to do, we had a verbal agreement. We used to go every other week. With that being said, it would be very inconsistent with him because sometimes we would be on and off, but other times when we were not together, we would still have the agreement to do every other week. And sometimes he would be past his time. He would also come drop off my kid when she was an infant to my dad's business while it was his week. It was not just once, it did regard that it was like 3 times. One of them times his dad did come drop off my kid to my dad, which I wasn't there because that was my weekend off. With that being said, I am the primary parent that takes her to the school. Tyrone has not seen her. Well, he has not physically had her for the past 7-8 months. Due to that, she
Because
had
I
started
tried.
school. He did try. And with that being said, I told him, hey, my kid started school already. Let's do every other weekend. He disagreed and kept telling me that he was going to take me to court. He never took me to court till till some maybe like a couple months ago. He never still agreed. He doesn't know nothing about her school. I'm the one that takes her to her appointments and everything.
I read
I
that
w-
in
I
your
don't want to keep my kid away from him. I do just want him to have her every other weekend just because she goes to school now. I did invite him to her first day of school and like when she was gonna get picked up at my home, and he never came. He knows nothing about my kid going to school or where she goes to school.
okay. Mr. Norman, I'm gonna unmute you. Go ahead. Anything you want to add?
First, yeah, but first I just want to say, her daughter always our daughter always goes to her dad's shop because it's like a block away from her dad's shop, and sometimes I got messages and everything of her saying that her daughter's at her dad's shop with him when I could have got her, and I told her that too, but she still let her daughter be at that shop. And my daughter do go to Head Start, and she goes to school Monday through Thursday. That's why I'm asking from Thursday to Sunday.
Well, let me ask you both this. So you both agree we got to have something in writing because
Yeah, I mean,
um, oh, hang on. Hey,
I'm sorry.
we have to have something in writing because it sounds like the parties, although they sound like they can be somewhat agreeable with one another, they're right now having problems doing that. Let me ask you both this. Do you think, and I'll start with you, Mr. Norman, since it's your motion. Um, do you think the assistance of a mediator might help you come up with an agreement?
Well, me and what?
A mediator, somebody at the front of the court to sit down with both of you and hammer out an agreement.
I mean, yeah, that'd be good. I mean, like she said, we was going week to week every other week, but
You think?
I'll be late like about a minute or so. It should
Okay,
be.
I got it. I got it. Ms. Morales, do you think that would be amenable, doable?
I mean, yeah, I do. I just do agree for him to take her every other weekend. It doesn't mind me, but like I said, it has been a couple months that he hasn't physically had her himself. So
Let's send it to the friend of the court for mediation.
I
And
mean,
hang on, can't talk when I'm talking, otherwise I'll get up my microphone out. So I'm gonna send it to the friend of the court for mediation. They'll get in touch with you and schedule that and have you both in, and they'll hammer out an order that both of you have to follow. And then that way, both of you are it's on paper, and that's the way it should be, actually. So the only thing I need from both of you is to make sure that the friend of the court has your correct information and that the court has your correct information. Because they don't forward mail, and I want to make sure that they don't pass you by. So if there's any question whether they have your information or not, make sure to do that. And if you two are agreeable on every other weekend, at least get some time for Mr. Norman before you go into and let's get that started.
can I say something?
Real quick, Mr. Norman.
I mean, every other weekend would be good, but I'd rather just do like the Thursday through Sunday because like I mean
I
like
get it.
me and her was just like we talk like whenever, like we chill, like she lives 5 blocks away, like we just with each other not too long ago. So like I don't know how I didn't see her for the past 7 months. Like,
okay, well,
because you had a girlfriend.
Stop. This isn't.
I don't got no girl.
What is this? The Hatfields and McCoys? Stop. You don't need to be doing this. And you wonder, your daughter's 3. Is she going to expect a life like this for the next 17 years while you two are at each other's throats talking about this? Stop.
It's only her.
It's only going to be every other weekend until you get to the friend of the court. Only temporary. So make sure the friend of the court has your correct stuff, and because they don't forward mail, because I've read everything, I've read your response, and you two are too good of people not to come up with an agreement for your daughter. So you'll be hearing from the friend of the court. I'm going to sign that order today. So hopefully you'll be hearing from them shortly and start every other weekend going now.
I have a question. You are saying start every other, so I work every other weekend. With that being said, I would want him to take my kid. Would that be possible, like when I work, so it could be easier for me also?
Well, that's
would you decide that, or would it be like once we go to the front of the court?
Once you go to the front of the court. I'm just telling you both to do the every other weekend until you get there.
Right. Correct.
So when does my weekend start then? Can it start today?
Is it today or next week, Ms. Morales?
It would be this weekend.
Okay, then let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
I don't talk to him, so how would this work? Like me and him don't talk, and I want nothing
That's my
to his
number.
family because.
Well, guess what?
Okay.
You two put a child on this earth, so now you guys have to talk to one another. Now,
I mean, I still got love for her.
Talking, just stop. Okay, you guys have to talk to one another. If you can't talk with one another, then find somebody who can talk to each other, and they can be an intermediary. But that's got to stop. Come on, people, you're too good for that. All right? We'll see. Maybe the friend of the court can figure this out, but you're all set today.
All right, so
Thank you.
I can go get her today? Thank you.
Yeah, you're going to hear from the friend of the court, and it's going to be this weekend. Make that arrangement.
All right, thank you. Bye.